Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Ashley here. So if you are new here, welcome to the family. If you're an OG, as usual, thank you for the continued support and for tuning in. So today we are going to talk about my July favorites. So I have a few items that I picked up in July and like a couple beforehand that I just didn't get to mention that I really like using. So let's get into it. First things first, we're going to talk about the base, honey. And the two primers that I have been loving are the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and the Patrick Star One Size Beauty Blurring Primer. So since I do have combination skin, I use the both of these. Today I did not use the Milk Hydro Grip, I just used the blurring primer and I kind of like massaged it in, and it really gives you a flawless base. So yeah, I like layering these two. It really gets the job done for your girl. Gives me a flawless canvas. So with a flawless canvas, you're going to need foundation, right? So I have two foundations that I have been loving. One is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation, and the Nars Soft Matte. Now I already had this and I think I did feature this before, but I had the wrong shade, honey. The Soft Matte, you need to go shade deeper. So instead of Mocha, which is my usual shade, I used Marquises. I actually also have Marquises in the Natural Radiant foundation as well. I like how it looks. It kind of gives me that like golden look. So in the Soft Matte, it's definitely too light for me. So I went a shade down and it's beautiful. It looks completely flawless. Nars has some of the best foundations in the game. If you don't have one, I suggest you run out and go buy. The Nars Natural Radiant actually came out recently. The Sheer Glow has been out for some time. It's been around the block. Looking at Sephora, I believe they had the Nars Sheer Glow at that time. I can't remember if they had the Luminous or the Natural Radiant because those foundations are pretty recent. It's been the Sheer Glow for some time, but Nars, chef's kiss. But honey, this Givenchy foundation, can we just have a moment of silence? Because like whoever was in the lab curating this foundation, like can I just like kiss your hands, because this foundation is everything. I'm also going to list the prices of everything down below, but this foundation, I'm wearing it today. So I just like, this was shade 420W. I was supposed to be the shade above it when I matched myself on the Sephora website, but I wasn't really feeling it. So I just ran on down to Sephora and then I matched myself. So I matched it to the shade before this one and this one. So yes, it is 6W420. And this is my perfect shade. I'm in love with this foundation. I first saw Aaliyah's face using it and I was like, that foundation looks bomb. So I went out and bought it. When I tell you, like, I am obsessed with this. Like, I feel like it still gives me skin, and I think I used about 4 pumps and then I just add everything else on top. But like, this foundation is flawless, okay? Like flawless. And the packaging is stunning. With that, it's going to come with concealer and setting powder. So one of the new concealers that I've kind of been using lately is the new Makeup Forever Matte Skin Velvet 24 Hour. So this is supposed to be a high coverage multi-use concealer. Now I got this in a shade Too Bright. This is 4.3. But what I've been doing was I've been using like my shade concealer and then dabbing this to just add like that smidge of brightness, and it's really been doing the job. It's thick and it gives you beautiful coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. I will actually pick this up in a deeper shade just to kind of see how it's gonna look. You know, I kind of want like a little bit of brightness but not too much, so yes, this is definitely a good buy. So I actually picked up another of the e.l.f. Camo concealer, the 16 hour in matte, and I got the shade Deep Cinnamon, but I realized the Deep Cinnamon is a lot different now. Since they started expanding the shades, the formula is a little different and the colors are a little bit different. This one pulls a little bit more neutral for me when there was a little bit of like warm warmth to it when it first dropped. So that's the only thing that I'm really like, Elf, what y'all doing over there in the lab, honey? Y'all bring stuff out, then y'all go back in the lab to go tweak stuff. Like, nobody asked for that, okay? I'm tired of y'all going back in the lab tweaking stuff. Unless we said we wanted it tweaked, y'all have no business in the kitchen, okay? So I really wish they would just go back to the initial shades that they had before they did this expansion, because again, I feel like it's off. Actually, let me show you guys the hydrating concealer in comparison to the matte. So these are the two. I don't know if you can see it, but I see you can see it now. There's a difference between the two of them, and they're the same shade except one's matte and then the other one is hydrating. So yeah, I really wish that they wouldn't have changed it, but still gonna buy it anyway, honey. $6, you can't beat that. So along with that, I got some setting powder. So yes, I know it's Chanel. So I picked up this Chanel translucent setting powder. Now when I tell you sis is matte, sis is matte. Okay, like this is bomb. I really like this, and it comes with a cute Chanel puff. It's a little brown, but you know, don't judge me. So this is the puff, and there's a lot of products in here. It's definitely worth the buy. Again, I will list all the prices for everything down below. I really like this. I've been setting my under eye and around my nose and other areas on top of the pressed powder that I've been using, which is like phenomenal. Just make sure that since it is translucent, it will show up a little white. So make sure that you just sweep your powder brush right over it so it still locks in that color. So this is bomb. I don't know if I ever got to feature this. This is the Soul Bronzer. This is bomb. Like this, I got this from ColourPop. I'm in the shade Deep. This is the face and body bronzing balm. This is everything. I set my contour with my powder, so I'll use like Thick Mint or my Makeup Revolution bronzer. I use those on top of this. Like this is hands down like the best bronzing balm I've used. I'm still kind of testing out the Anastasia one. I kind of want to try it out again and see, but so far this is my favorite, and it's manipulative. You can blend it, and then on top of that, after you set your face, you can still go back in, since it is a balm, and set on top of the powder that you laid, so it doesn't make it look cakey or anything. So that's the one thing that I love about the Soul Body Bronzer. So this is the Medium Deep Translucent Glow Powder. This powder, oh my gosh, one of my clients put me on, and I have never looked back since. It is so pretty, like so pretty. It's the only thing that I use to highlight right now. So this is it right here. So pretty. Like it just doesn't make any sense. They also have a couple other ones. There's like Light Catcher, and then there's the regular translucent one. So instead of using my gold deposit that I'm running into the ground, honey, I've been using this, and I really love it. I use it on my nose today. Sometimes I use it on my cheeks, but it's beautiful. It really gives you like a nice bronzy glow. So that's really what I've been loving to highlight. For eyes, baby, you all already know it should be the Patrick Ta palette that I used today on my eyes. This palette is everything. And if you haven't seen my review and tutorial using this palette, please make your way to my channel, honey, and go check it out. This palette is bomb. It is my go-to. It sits right in my drawer because I snatch this out every time I'm about to hit the streets, honey. This palette is everything. I love it. I'm a neutral girl, but I do like color. I really do like color. So I'm hoping if he does make another palette that he does add some color in there. Definitely some blues. I love me some blues. And definitely some pinks. That would be really pretty. But this palette, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I use it in combination with my NYX glitter glue primer that really helps the shimmers to like stand out. So definitely use your NYX glitter glue primer with any shimmers that you have. Pro tip. And lastly, I've been using the Huda Beauty Bossy Browns Cream Bullet in Rajah. Now, this is like my favorite lipstick right now. This is like my third one. So my initial one melted, and it hasn't revived itself. So that's the only thing I will say. If it does melt, honey, you might as well just toss it in the trash can because it's not going to redeem itself. So I ended up buying another one, which is this, and then I also have one for backup because, you know, I start to buy multiples because they tend to like disappear when they have a good thing going. So to hold it down, I make sure I get multiples. So this is Rajah. This is my favorite lipstick currently. I absolutely love the formula that Huda Beauty has come up with. Oh my, like, sis, who were you talking to? Like, because whoever you had a conversation with, I need you to continue to talk to them because, baby, this lipstick is everything. I have this in Rajah and Empress, and I'm actually thinking about picking up some other ones, but I might get another one for backup. You never know. But I grab this as of lately all the time. So this is like one of my favorite lipsticks right now, and I pair with like chestnut or cork, and then I just throw like a gloss on top. So that is one of my faves. And I also have a mini mascara, the Nars Climax Extreme. This is actually really good. I got this when I ordered my foundation, and this is the brush. This really like kills it, to be honest. Like, my lashes look beautiful when I put this on. They make them look full. It's lengthening, volumizing. Like, this mini mascara is really doing its thing. So I would actually order this in the full size. This mascara is bomb. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my July favorites. I will leave all of the products down below, as well as the price of everything. And if you plan to pick up any of these items, definitely let me know about down below. And also, if you have any of these items, definitely don't forget to let me know down below. And also guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends to come join the family, honey, okay? And as usual, until next time, thanks for watching.